Abraham heard he was going to be the father of many nations. He looked around, he thought, how am I going to do that? Sarah's womb is dead. Can you imagine the anxiety he might have felt? And for all of us, it feels that anxiety about something we're faced with. Imagine you were 90-something years old and your wife was like 80, and she'd never been able to have a child even when she was 30. Now imagine somebody telling you, you're going to be the father of many nations. What? How am I going to do that? How's that going to happen, man? And then you start feeling this great anxiety. And then you try to do it yourself. He tried to do it himself. That's why he went and got Hagar. And then he had an Ishmael. And then many years go by. God waited for Abraham's flesh to be dead. So that he could really see his weakness to be able to come the father. Now, this guy doesn't get it yet. He thinks that his sufficiency to be the father of many nations was in himself. So we'll wait till he's completely dead. Right? That place of ultimate weakness where you say, I can't do it. We think that's the place where we're dying. We're actually the closest to real life when we find something in our heart that says, I can't do it. And so Abraham finally realized, I can't do it, man. Look at me. I'm dead now. Sarah's womb's dead, but I'm also dead now. Now El Shaddai comes. God comes and reveals himself as the all-sufficient one. Your sufficiency to be the father of many nations is not of you, Abe. It's of me. Oh. And then he adds a letter to Abe and Sarah's name. The 5th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Hey. That's the letter of grace. You're that's the same thing Jesus told Paul.
Yes.
My grace is your sufficiency.
Yes.
And so God didn't just come and say, I am the all-sufficient one. He inserted the letter for grace in Abe's name and in Sarah's name, declaring their sufficiency to have Isaac and to be the father of many nations was of his grace.
Yes.
Now, when your mind starts thinking, God's grace is my sufficiency, let me tell you something. There isn't anything that you think you can't do. Everything shrinks. It shrinks real small. The thing that you thought was this insurmountable mountain, it shrinks real small. See, that kind of stuff comes against all of us.
That's right.
That kind of stuff comes against all of us. And see,